Lance, your AI assistant health coach, tracking progress, using the Today button to track your progress. Today, we're going to talk about the Today icon. And as you can see, I'm using my desktop. Now, to access your desktop, in almost every email we send you about tips and tricks on how to use Lance, we include a link. If you read that email on your desktop, on your computer, and if you click that link, it will open Lance on your desktop. Now, mind you, this will also work on your phone. If you read the email on your phone and you click the link, it should open Lance on your phone also. So let's get back to what we're talking about today, the Today icon. And before I go into the Today icon means that you need to have some goals before you go into your Today icon. So let me just quickly talk about goals. Now, if you're wondering, well, I didn't set any goals or I need to still set my goals. One of the first emails you received from Balanced Health Styles giving you tips and tricks on how to use Lance, we talked about goals. And if you need that information again, feel free to email us and we will get that to you. So I'm going to open up goals. And you see here, these are my goals. So I have the big goal here. And then I have habits. So the habits are things that I'm committing to do, or they're routines or practices that I have decided to commit to. So these are the habits. They're kind of general in nature, but they all relate to my big goal. Even this one where it says read at least 20 minutes a day, sometimes I can get so focused. And you know what? Getting healthy and trying to improve your life doesn't mean that it needs to be perfect all the time. And it doesn't mean you have to go for the gusto and make big goals. That's the greatest thing I think about Lance is that he really helps to keep a balance. And if you've ever looked at Lance's name or wondered where his name came from, it came from the word balance. If you take off the B and the A, you get Lance. And that's where his name came from. So that was a long story to say the read at least 20 minutes reminds me that it's also important to take time to do some hobbies that I like to do. So I thought it was very important to write this as one of the habits. And remember what I said, a habit is something that you are committed to doing. It's a routine or a practice that you decided to commit to. So those are the habits. And then there's also some milestones here. So I have some milestones. The milestones are the outcomes that I'd like to see happen that helps me to track my progress, celebrate any successes that I shouldn't even say might, that will happen, and adjust, my goals or my habits if needed, if, it's not working out. Maybe I planned too big, or maybe something came up in life that I needed to adjust them. And just to let you know, you can click right here. This is the edit button, that little pencil, or if you want to add a goal, you just click right here. This is add a goal. I should also tell you that I have the premium, the paid version. So if you are using the free version, you might not be able to list as many habits that I have here or milestones. So that was the prequel to talk about the Today button. So the Today button is where you really are able to track your progress. So today, this is Sunday when I'm talking. So I have done 3 things already. So I can click this little caret, and this is to show you. So these are the things that I have said to do. You see this in blue that I've done some of them. I've done this one. These are my habits that I've done. I did do this one. I haven't checked it off yet. So let's check it off while we're making the video. Meal planning, I still need to do that. I haven't done that one. So you see, as they check off, they become grayed out. Then it talks about actions. So it moved the read at least 20 minutes a day. I had decided today, earlier this morning, that I didn't think I was going to have time to read for at least 20 minutes today, but an action that I was going to take that was related to that was I was going to take time to sit and watch the Vikings game. You can see here when I this is when you log in. You can also write down, some of those things that you did. And an action is what you did today, the choices you made, the steps you took, and what you accomplished. And you can see here where I'm writing those things down. Here I said that I ate the oatmeal bake that I had planned and prepared. Here, when I had listed if my pool workout, I'm listing that I did more physical therapy type exercises today. And that's just to give me a running record of what I do. So let's say that I did do some meal planning. I'm going to click on that. And this is where you get that comments where you can write planned one meal, what I ate tonight. And then I log that in, and you'll see now it did check off. Now it's asking me, did I take this action? Did I watch the Vikings game? Yes, I did. And I was so happy that they won their game. If you wanted to add, you just click this button. You can add and you can log a new activity. Then you'd have it related to what goal. So here again this is my big goal. These are the habits. These are my milestones. And you can, let me see, I wanted to show you this one too. You can add an action to do. So today, if there was something new, so we are preparing for our kids to come and visit us. And I found out that our pull-out sofa there was an issue with it. So I needed to go shopping for a pull-out sofa. So I will say this, shopping to replace is what goal is that related to? Because it's not directly related to any of these, I'm going to put it into my hobbies because honestly, my family are the reason I do anything. Put it right there. And then you'll see that has been added too. So I am, let me see. Whoop, I'm clicking the wrong buttons. There, you'll see now it added actions done. So now if I want to see all the actions I did, here they are. I would advise starting out slow, starting with, a couple of habits, learning how to log, push buttons, have fun, kind of investigate. Like here you can see on December 2nd, I forgot to log. I didn't log anything in that day. I could go back and then I could log it, and it would be like, let's say if I forgot and I wanted to go in and say, yes, I did do those, I just forgot to do it. A key and a little tip is if you can teach yourself to log what you do when you do it, that would be best practice, because so often we think we're going to remember and all of a sudden we totally forgot. If you have any questions about how to use your today icon, and then I call this your today page. Remember, there's little carrots, and sometimes it might not look like this for you. It might look exactly like, I wonder, I probably didn't log on Sunday. It will look like this. It'll have these things open, and then you just click it. That will be the normal way that you will see it if you haven't logged any of your habits. And that is how you use the Today button.